A ban on exports of all chicken in Malaysia is threatening a dish central to the identity of its neighbor Singapore. Steamed rice, a side of greens, and some poached chicken make chicken rice, sold all over the city for cheap at its famous hawker stalls. Daniel Tan owns several stalls across the island nation. He says fresh meat from over the border is optimal for poached chicken, with frozen meat from further abroad a poor substitute. But without a clear end to the ban in sight, Tan is preparing for the worst as customers react to the change.
The ban would mean we are no longer able to sell. It's like McDonald's with no burgers, or maybe Coca-Cola without Coke. We still will operate, but I'm expecting a strong hit in sales. I'll be happy if I have half the volume. Basically, the strategy is not to make any money, it's how much we're going to lose. If I have to lose 126k a month, we'll be bankrupt by the first month.
Malaysia announced the chicken export ban just last week, citing soaring costs to raise the birds, in particular chicken feed. That's typically made up of grain and soybean, which Malaysia has to itself import. But Russia's invasion of Ukraine and uncertain weather patterns have created a global shortage. Chicken farmer Siaizul Zulkafli says he was able to harvest as many as 7 times a year, with 45,000 birds harvested per cycle. This year, he only expects 5.
There's a schedule changes due to slow growth of chicken. The slow growth of chicken is affected by feed quality as well. This feed quality is a global issue where the rising cost of feed material from abroad has forced some feed millers to adjust their feed level, unlike what we had previously back before MCO. So that's the difference between now and 2 years back.
Though the export ban may be temporary, Siaizul says it's creating a long-term headache. The farmer worries countries that consistently imported their poultry, like Singapore, could easily find another vendor. And if he has to stomach more losses in the future, he says he's better off becoming a rideshare driver instead.